What's up, guys? Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. So let's talk about. I saw a commercial on Facebook about the new Apple virtual reality device that's about to come out. I'm not an Apple person. I'm a Samsung person, by the way. Never been an Apple person. I don't think I ever owned an Apple phone, but I also live with three women. They all have Apple devices, and I said no, because they would be FaceTiming me all day. So anyway, guys, checking out this commercial about this new Apple virtual reality. And guys, I wanted to get your perspective, your opinion on virtual reality. Now, guys, I've had two. I have one now. I'm about to show you. I've had the Quest 2, and you guys, you see a lot of the videos on social media where people are running into walls, TVs, microwaves. A lot of people have actually injured themselves. So, sometimes it does seem funny, but it's not funny all the time. I got this Quest 3 about a month ago, and I will say, guys, cool device. Cool device, like a big toy. It's a lot that you could do in these things. But I was reading comments, and a lot of people were saying that virtual reality is going to be the future. There's a movie called Player One, and they basically live in virtual reality for most of the part, right? For most of their 3D life. And I'm not gonna say it's never gonna happen, because you don't know. But this is my opinion when it comes to virtual reality. Now, let me show you. This is the Quest 3. Like I say, guys, cool device. One thing I like about the Quest 3, you can actually see your 3D world while you're in this device, so you won't not run into walls and hurt yourself. So that's one of the coolest features about the Quest 3. I also bought an additional battery pack that I adjusted for this, so I can get better battery life. And then also the Quest 3 comes with these two. This is the right hand, like this is the left hand right here. So it fits in your hand really good, and that's where you can move around. So you don't always have to turn around. You can use these joysticks to, do certain, things in the virtual reality world. My only problem with virtual reality, number one, is eventually, I could say for me, you're wearing something, and eventually it gets annoying. You just want to come out of it. Okay. So you have this, and it's not. I mean, it's not heavy, but it's also not light. Now, I think when virtual reality might go to a pair of glasses, and I think I've seen some like that, if I'm not mistaken, I think that would take virtual reality to a whole nother world, when you can just put on a pair of glasses instead of putting on these big things like this across your face. One thing I do, like I said, guys, I like about the Quest 3 is that when you start doing certain games, it will actually ask you your surrounding. So let's say if I'm playing a game right here, it will literally pick up my 3D real life objects, and it will scan it, and it will let me know while I'm in virtual reality, just in case I run into this or I run into the wall on my TV. It will basically mirror this, and it will like show like a red zone, so I know not to go too far, which is really cool. I mean, just to watch TV on it, I mean, to make a damn screen like the size of a movie theater. The games, man, I'm a first person shooting guy. I love first person shooting games on console, Battlefield. It's one of my favorite games to play. First person 3D takes it to a whole nother world in virtual reality. I mean, the way you have to basically, cock back a chamber on a gun, you have to use your hand gestures, put the clip in, cock the chamber back. Certain guns you have to, use your hand to, unload it, load it. I mean, it's really cool what you can do in virtual reality. But number two, I'm gonna say the biggest one for me, because I've been telling myself all week I'm going to get into my virtual reality device, and I have not. And I'm gonna tell you why. When you go into virtual reality, that's what your brain adjusts to. There has been a few times where I get motion sickness. almost like I'm about to throw up. So I have to come up out of it. I've done research. A lot of people deal with this with virtual reality, and a lot of people say they cannot do virtual reality because of that main reason. Some people say, oh, you just got to keep doing, you just got to force yourself. I don't want to force myself, guys. So that's one of the things. Number two is when I come out of virtual reality back into the 3D world, I usually notice that I have like brain fog, like my brain needs to readjust, because when you're in these devices, I mean, this is where you are. I mean, it's like a whole nother world. But when I come out of it, when I take this headset off, it's like I'm not here. Like he said, it's weird. I don't know. That's why I want to see if anybody experienced this. But when I come out of virtual reality, it's like my brain has to reset back to 3D. And I think that that's another thing. I really don't like that feeling. I mean, I really don't. It's almost feel like I've been hypnotized, and now I have to let my brain reset to let me know that I'm back in the 3D world. Because when you put this on, guys, especially when you play certain games, I mean, literally you are mentally, you are in another world. I mean, it's just amazing what you see when you put these types of devices on. Like I said, man, unless it's going to get to a point where people are spending most of their like real life in these devices, I'm not gonna say it's the future. If it is, I don't think, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be around. But like I say, people walking around with devices like this, I just can't see it. I mean, this is a huge device. This is not something people are gonna be walking around outside. I mean, at least for what I can see, maybe like I said, in home, if you go on vacation. I was even thinking about taking it on when I fly, but I'm like, Courtney, do you really want to be sitting on the damn airplane or in the airport with this on? No, I don't. Like I said, if it was a pair of glasses, yes. But this, no. But again, that's just me. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think, man. Virtual reality, do you like it? Have you tried it? If you have not tried it, I highly suggest, if you get a chance, opportunity, do try it. It's definitely, it's different. It's different. It's a cool experience. I'm not going to knock it. The experience is amazing. But like I said, for me, the motion sickness and also the brain pause, the brain fall, like the disconnection when I take this device off, and for my brain to kind of realize that I'm not in this anymore, I don't like it. It's a weird, I can't explain that feeling, but it's just a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling, man, that I really don't like. And I think this is why I have not even put this thing going in almost a couple of weeks. But I might jump in it tonight. Might jump in virtual reality tonight. All right, guys. See you in the next one.